Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Saturday, September 4th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Four of Cups from the Tarot of the Golden Wheel by artist Milo Lysenko. This isn't one of my favorite cards, okay? But its placement is really, really good and, very appropriate for today. All right, you see our guy, he's got his head in his hands, like thinking about what he's going to do. And this is a card of assessment, contemplation, and we have coming up in 2 days, I think it's such a stellar new moon happening in the sign of Virgo. It may very well be the best new moon of the year, and I don't want you to miss out on it. Take this Four of Cups today and use it to get some time on your own where you stop and you think, the status quo. What are the things in your life that you feel need changing, that you can't accept, that you don't want to, like when you're in a rut and you want to get out of it, that type of thing? This is your new moon to do it, people. The moon is in Leo today, by the way, which, given the dramatic effect that can have any other time, a couple days before a new moon, I would, be cautious in that area. Just the fact that you can be feeling those energies ahead of time. So let's talk real quick about what's going on today. The moon is going to sextile Mercury. It's going to oppose Saturn, and it's going to square Uranus. And then we have a very lovely trine between Mercury and Saturn. So what does all this mean? Well, fortunately, with the moon aspects, they don't last much longer than a few hours. So, you get sometimes those feelings like, especially with Saturn. Saturn can get you down and have you thinking, what am I going to do? And here it's happening in the middle of the night. So, you could be waking there, laying awake and thinking about all the things that are wrong, right? Four of Cups get you doing that and thinking about, I don't like this. I want to change this. What can I do about it? But the other ones, moon, sextile Mercury, it's a sociable one, and it's a good conversation, just being able to hang out and talk to people. That's all fine. Moon square Uranus, that brings up some, maybe some unwanted, events that can be kind of in your face. They're again prompting you to think about and assess what is happening around you. Now, the trine with Mercury and Saturn. When Saturn comes in, and I always say that Saturn wants to teach you lessons, but when you've learned them, it offers you rewards. And Saturn wants to reward you today. Mercury is thought and communication, and Saturn is long term. So if you really need to have important conversations, let me see what time I have here for this. Here it's happening at like 9 o'clock at night where I'm at. So, if you have these conversations throughout the day, in the lead up to this, that's when your energy is the strongest. And I highly recommend, taking some, making some moves in that direction, even in advance of the new moon. So the new moon is on Monday. Let's try to come up with a scenario here. Let's say you have to take an important test, right? And it could be Monday. Tuesday would be better, maybe, because that's after the new moon. The new moon happens rather late in the evening this time around. So, what do? Well, you get everything set up. You take care of the documentation. Maybe you have to go online and register, So think about the things that you have going on and how you intend to change your life. Because this Four of Cups is about what you will accept and what you won't. And, like I said, if you're in a rut, this is your time to get out of it. This is the time to make those changes. This new moon is where you want to take action. if you want to see results in 2021. So, get yourself together and, give it some thought, right? And sometimes you need to give some focus to things that you may not have previously considered. Because just because it's not a normal choice doesn't mean it won't work for you. Sometimes that's a key in what we need to do, is trying something new and different. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.